There we go. That's much better. Check, check. Okay, so I'm an idiot and didn't have things set up properly. Now, let me go back into my channel. Let's do this properly. Oh, there we are. So today we're going to be watching Why You Should Quit Warmane. This is by Fishbro. And I have a feeling why he's quitting warmane. But let's continue.
That's what we're trying to get at. We're wondering where warmane falls flat and why I quit the server. And that is going to be answered. So,
This is going to get interesting.
our first note is the infinite loop effect. You might be wondering, what is the infinite loop effect? That is, why do you play on warmane? Well, everybody plays on warmane. So why do you play on warmane? Oh, because other people
Is he saying warman or warmane? Like a mane. Like a lion's mane.
play on warmane. And why
Warman.
do those people play on warmane? Oh, because everybody plays on warmane. And it's an infinite loop of, oh, because the population is high, I'm going to play on this server.
It's an infinite loop? What is he even talking about? You either play on it or you don't. It's the most populated server. If you don't want to play here, don't play here. I don't understand this at all. Like, does he not understand that? Like, I just everybody at some point in time who plays private servers has played or is playing on warmane. It's quite simple, really. I don't understand it at all. Yeah, let's
Because a
continue.
lot of people play on the server, I'm going to play here. And then they're like, well, I know the server sucks. We all agree that the server sucks, but there's no better server, right?
Okay, if you're not new to the private server scene, the whole private server scene sucks. Just an FYI. I don't know what people are getting at. I really don't know what they're talking about. The whole this is the same community that plays on warmane plays on all these other private servers. And it's the same thing on all these other private servers. The reason why we've chose warmane is because warmane has the better scripting. That's literally it. Whitemane scripts are still trash. What else has there been? There's been, oh my gosh, there's been so many other realms that have come and gone throughout the years. What was that one I did a review on? Dragonblight. Terrible. What is there? WoW Circle. I think I have an account there, but never did finish leveling up or level up. Turtle WoW. Chromicraft. It's all the same community. Because if promise you know how I know it's the same community? Because if I make a character named Funky Music and go to one of those servers, which has happened on every single time I've made a character and gone to one of Dollar on WoW too. If I go and make a character named Funky Music and go to one of those realms, oh hey Funky. Every single time. Every single time. Or they'll take my guide and they'll post it in their own forums. It's like okay. Like, before I had the video for it, they were taking my guide word for word that's on the warmane forums and copying and pasting it there. Crazy.
But like the fact is none of these players even look elsewhere to realize that there's a million better servers. I've
There's not a million. There's not a million better servers. Hang on, let me pull it up for you. Let's pull up Wrath of the Lich King private servers. So, I'm not sure how up-to-date DKP minus is, but they're usually pretty good. So, there's Unlimited WoW. Looks like they just have this is an ad. Page is still loading, apparently. This is all promoted. Blizzlike. So, there's Warmane Ice Crown, which somehow is above everything else, even though it's not, shouldn't be. Ascension, which is classless WoW. So Ascension's a very custom server. There's WoW Circle. Warmane, Lordaeron. Or no, Ice Crown is up here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting them all backwards. So Ice Crown is top. Lordaeron, yep. There's another WoW Circle one. WoW Circle again. Which I believe WoW Circle is Russian, if I'm not mistaken. Like pure Russian. Unlimited WoW. So there's 1,000 people playing there. BlackRock. Ultima WoW. There's Dalaran WoW, which is pretty much dying, dead, whatever you want to call it. Dalaran WoW. Chromicraft is on here. SpiderNet. Don't know. WoW Brazil. Firestorm. Nixia Realm. Why are they only putting it at 100? I don't see Whitemane on here, though. But Whitemane should also be on here as well. But there's not 1,000. Like, there's really not 1,000. I don't know where you're getting, like, not populated. There was a time and place where there was maybe 10, 15 of them back in, like, 2013, 14, 15, probably the heyday of so many different private servers. But, yeah, a lot of these, I don't even know who they are. Never Endless. That's kind of funny considering that's where Warmane originated from. Oh, there's Whitemane. They're saying 100 pop. I know Whitemane has more than 100 pop. But obviously some of these are wrong. World of the Gods. And a lot of these are custom, fun server, custom, Blizz-like. So if there's a way to only check the Blizz-like ones, I'm not sure. Fun server, custom. Like, a lot of these are going to be custom. A lot of them are not Blizz-like. There's another custom. But your most played ones are going to be Blizz-like. And there's, like, here's the unlimited WoW. Fun server. Yeah. Anyway, Blizz-like. Except for Ascension, because Ascension, they've done a lot of work. But most of the people play on Blizz-like. So, Blizz-like, I don't know what style's just high rate, I guess. I don't know. I'm guessing Blizz-like minus the rates, because even Ice Crown has high rates. But yeah, it's mostly the Blizz-like stuff. That's higher up most of the time. That dominates the scene. So, anyways, let's get back why you should quit.
Already explained in the previous video how many, but like I'll just name a few off. Circle WoW, Whitemane, WoW Mania,
Circle WoW, Whitemane. Okay. So again, WoW Circle is Russian. So unless you speak Russian, trust me, I've logged into the servers. Unless you speak Russian, good luck.
Delo WoW, Redemption WoW.
Delo WoW? Redemption WoW? I doubt either of those WoWs even exist. I've never heard of them. I shouldn't say exist. I doubt they have any kind of population. So hang on. What did he say now? Let me go actually look these up.
Just name a few off. Circle WoW, Whitemane, WoW Mania, Delo WoW, Redemption WoW.
Redemption WoW. Redemption WoW. Where's Redemption WoW at? Never heard of it. It's not even on DKP minus anywhere, not that I've seen. Did he say Delo WoW instead of Dalaran WoW? Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't. And Dalaran WoW's been dead for a long time.
Apollo WoW.
Apollo? I thought Apollo was classic, wasn't it not? I remember Apollo, but I can't remember if it was classic or if it was. I thought it was classic or TPC. I could be totally wrong though. Yeah, there's not much left for TBC. Oh, it's Corona. Oh, dear Lord. I'm surprised. Solo craft, battle bots, and party bots. What? Interesting. Um. Okay, what did he say again? What was it?
Delo WoW, Redemption WoW, um, Apollo WoW, what else? Fell Song. Like, I mean, these are just a few of the names of certain.
Okay. Yeah. 1,865 players. 1,867 players. Yeah. Hang on. Did they have a forum? Um. Yeah. This looks legit. So the last time there was anything being done was April 1st of 2024 was the last time somebody posted a new thread. That was over a week ago. In fact, the wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I went yeah, Redemption WoW
Servers that are better than Warmane.
no, they're not better than Warmane. I'm sorry, they're just not. They're not fully scripted. Go play those realms at endgame, and if you know what you're looking for and you understand the game and you know you can look at logs, etc., compare them to what it was in retail, they're not scripted the same. If you want custom scripting or terrible scripting, sure, go play on those realms. But you have Ascension WoW for that.
But it's the infinite loop effect. Warmane just has such a big, large population that everybody's going to be drawn to it. Even
No. Warmane has the best scripting, which is still not the best that it could be.
if the server sucks, and it's going with the herd mentality. Like
No.
the people would rather go with the herd off a cliff than go it alone, to their own safety.
No. It's not true.
So it is what it is on that note. But then we have corrupt GMs. This was a big one that stopped me from playing on.
Yeah, okay, I gotta hear this. Corrupt GMs. There was a Fishbro made a forum bug tracker post about Marigar fixing something. Basically, it's Marigar. It's LOL. Who cares, right? Like, but he's adamant about fixing this thing that he's like making. He acts like it's impossible for his guild to get past heroic Marigar. Like,
on fucking Anixia. So
oh god,
on
here we go.
Anixia, on Anixia, I had made my own guild, Hopeless Apathy. We were playing, doing well, progressing. Molten Core, Blackwing Lair just releases. We're getting in there too. We almost killed Ragnaros, and then we go over to BWL and stuff, and we're getting prepared. And then some douchebag from the GM's guild joins our guild from the
From the GM's guild joins our guild. Wait. So is he talking about an actual game master or a guild called GM? Now I'm really confused.
start of the server, and he becomes an officer and kicks out 700 people from our guild. And then I report him with all proof and evidence and everything. And any competent GM that abides by the rules of Warmane would 100% say, yeah, this does not fall in line with our like social terms of being a good person and being respectful.
Oh, we're getting to him being a social justice warrior. I'm still confused on who came in. Is he actually claiming that a Warming GM came in? Because I guarantee you not a single one of them play anymore. They don't.
And this is fucked up. Like, this guy intentionally destroyed a guild.
How did he intentionally destroy the guild? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Give the
That's
very
bullshit.
rude. Boom, muted for a whole fucking day. Why? Because it's the GM's guild. He would mute you because you're talking shit about his guild or talking shit about him. So you say even one bad word or one word out of pocket, boom, one day home mute. You can't.
So he's saying he got muted. I'd be interested to see where this actually happened, because last I knew, all the people who were on warmane staff, they quit playing a long time ago. The only person I've seen log in forever was Malico, and that's been a couple years.
Can't type, can't chat, can't do anything. It's worse than playing on like League of Legends or any other fucking form of media where they just cancel you. So, all in all, fuck
You're not going to win
Warmane.
against private server
They're a
GMs,
very
by the way.
corrupt server. A lot of fucked up
Yeah, well, good luck
shit
trying to
here.
figure that out on other private servers, because you're going to get the
Have
same
what I
thing.
have on the server, but at the same time, the server's fucked. I don't think it's ever gonna get better.
It's been like this
What was
since
that?
2011.
Oh, it's just a blue. Not really good.
I don't know why you're surprised,
Yeah, and
Fish
then
Bro.
number 3, community is more toxic than League of Legends. The third one.
Why is he comparing everything to League of Legends? The private server community has this toxic label because people peddle misinformation and nobody checks it. Nobody puts them in their fucking place. I seem to be the only one doing this, which is really annoying. Because all the other guys, I shouldn't say I'm the only one. There's other guys that'll do it, but they do it in a different way. They don't want to get on a social media platform and do it. They'd rather do it in Discord or in, in game, whatever.
So yeah, the community is the most toxic part of Warmane. It's worse than anything else. You'll find that racism isn't even hidden. They'll just like straight up.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Poor little boy can't take words on the internet. I'm sorry that this chaps my ass to no end when people sit there and say this stupid crap. They're words, really? They're racist. They're racist. You're white, dude. Shut up. What the hell do you know about racism, first of all? Second of all, stop being a virtue signaling police for whoever out there. Like, just stop it, man. It just makes you look like a retard when people do this crap. It really does.
Say your ethnicity, your race, your country is inferior to X, Y, Z.
He's talking about me, isn't he? Your country's inferior. I thought he was the one who brought this up. No, it might have been somebody else. Your country's inferior because you're in the USA. Like, that's not racism. It's not racism. How is saying that, the US is better than, I don't know, Russia, let's just say, for example, how is that racism? That's not. That's countryism. If anything, I don't get it, man.
Usually, like, because the majority of the server's population is Balkan, it's usually Balkan people saying this about other Balkan people. So, like, you'll have Bulgarians shitting on Serbs and Serbs shitting on Bulgarians and Algerians and Albanians and Croatians.
Why do you care?
It's a shit show. Just seeing everybody
Welcome to every private server out there.
belong.
Like, a lot of people who play come from those areas and come from places where they have access to the internet, but they don't have I'm just gonna keep it real. They don't have really good paying jobs. So in order to save money, they just go play private server instead. You want to play a game? Here's private server. Blah blah blah. Go play for free because you don't have to pay a monthly subscription. So of course they're gonna do that. Like, what did go to every single private server, minus the ones in Russia. Go to every other one, and they're all the same, filled with all the same people. The fact that he doesn't realize that or doesn't say that is
just hyper toxic.
Just means he's just living in a fantasy world.
Love more. I don't even stay in this raid. Oh, I gotta give this buy it. There's no reason for. Well, we wiped one time. Pick up the group and yeah, I thought it would be done in 30 minutes. I didn't get the item I wanted. I'm gone, and they'll just leave the raid. Completely fucking you over. So raids on this server, and then not only that, but like there is a million bots spamming global chat with their guild.
They're not bots. It's an add-on called Auto Flood.
Guild messages and stuff like harnesses. The economy is the worst you'll ever find on it.
The economy is a joke. I'll agree with that. I wouldn't say it's the worst, but I think we're going to disagree on why it's bad.
Any server ever, the players on the server will sell things for less than the cost it makes to craft them, right? So it cost me 8 and Serenites to make Titanic leggings or something, right? And then they will sell the Pillars of Might, yeah. So you make Pillars of Might for 8 primordial Serenites, and they'll sell it at the price of 7 primordial Serenites. And then you go to resell it. So you buy it all up and you go to resell it, and nobody will buy it because some other idiot is gonna pull up and sell theirs at 7. So it's permanently.
Okay, that's the problem though. That's probably because the person that's undercutting you has bought those with Emblems of Frost, or their guild has a boatload of them, and the guild wants to make some money, so they might give those primordials to somebody for free. So while yes, he's not wrong here, where he's gonna buy more. He's also wrong in the fact that
Oh.
he thinks that like whatever the auction house is, the items in the auction house are going for. If that was the case, then good lord, you know how much potions we'll be going for and things like that. It works both ways. I've seen just the opposite effect too, where something's really cheap and to make it is even more expensive. So you're better off just buying the mats and then making one yourself.
What else? Oh, cheating on Ice Crown.
Oh, this ought to be good. Cheating on Ice Crown. The only thing that people cheat on in Ice Crown would be PvP, because scripters still exist.
It is an easy guild to figure out. They have cheating. They have rampant cheating, and I'll show you a video. Let me pull it up.
Okay, so here we go. Here's some proof. I mean, I'm really interested to see if he's got actual proof or not. Let's see here.
Oh, 1 second.
I'm waiting.
Can I pull up Firefox real quick? Let me see.
Who the hell's using fucking Firefox in 2024? People still use that? Okay, first of all, before he even gets into this video, it's fucking Gunship, for Christ's sakes. It's a loot pinata. Stop it. I don't care if people cheat on Vlithric Dreamwalker or Gunship. Who cares? They're the two easiest. If you fail those, we've got bigger issues. It'd be one thing if you're exploiting Lich King or Halion or, I don't know, Professor Putricide, a boss that's an actual, like, somewhat difficult. But who the fuck cares about fucking Gunship, for Christ's sakes? Oh, what's up? Where's Chrissy at? Little man was in rare form today.
Okay, you can see enough of it.
I even walked Hannah out since it was raining today. I even walked her outside and with her and Little Man and held the umbrella all the way to the car today. Try to be nice.
Members of Fade, Bubble Blaster, right here.
For me, in 4 separate weeks, it didn't proc for me even once. From those 3.
Watch this. So once I'm gonna pause the video to show you what it is, but keep watching. This is how they do Gunship in Fade.
Either I'm
so
unlucky.
Yeah, you're probably just really unlucky, but yeah. Who knows, maybe 60.
Alright, so do note that they are discussing how they're gonna kill the Gunship. They're doing it just the normal way and whatnot, so it's nothing really special. We're gonna skip ahead. And right here. So you could see that he's running scripts in the background with the script program being open.
Where?
And then he pulls up his Discord.
Oh, I'm so confused. Where is he? I can't really read this stuff. Is this like the highest we can go? It's in 1080. I could barely read it. Why would you need to script, though? Why would you need to script and cheat on freaking oh my god, why would you need to even run scripting on Gunship?
With the script program being open, and then he pulls up his Discord.
This reminds me of Orlando, who was running scripts in Ruby Sanctum just because he was lazy and didn't want. He had a script set up for how to do cutters, and like the only reason to run scripting in PvE is to the fact that you can just, I guess, do call-outs and just, like, that's the only thing, that you're basically just standing back there with a hot mic open, looking at your screen, watching everybody telling them what to do. That's the only, other than that, it's pointless. Like, if you're healing, you're definitely putting yourself behind the curve. DPS is another, whatever. Why would you script Gunship?
He has a script for the Gunship cannon. Right there. So they just do the Gunship, and then they have bugs like this happen all the time in their raids, so they can get like fastest kills, round firsts, and stuff. And
where did Fade get any realm firsts? I don't think anybody. I've never heard of Fade ever getting any realm first, unless it was like Frostmourne or something, maybe.
By no means am I saying their guild is bad. I'm not calling their players shit. None of that. Fade is probably one of the best guilds on the server.
What?
So Fade is one of the best guilds on the server, but they have a metric fuck ton of cheaters. They have a lot of scripters and a lot of people that just abuse the game.
Okay, scripting PvE is pointless, Fish Bro. It's totally pointless. So what, you could skip you can skip a loot pinata boss anyways, but you're not going to be able to do anything with any of the other bosses. I'd like to see actual video footage of other bosses, of actual bosses where you actually have to do mechanics, because yeah, otherwise it doesn't matter.
Will have a script that automatically plays the game for them.
Yep, this is exactly what he's talking about. So this is what Orlando used, and then he screenshotted himself using it and posted it in one of their kill videos. This was years and years and years ago. So I'm assuming it's something along those lines, same program. Again, the only reason to do this is to do call-outs, because you're scripting. It's not going to make anything better for you. It's not going to work. It's not going to make anything go any faster. It's just not.
So,
I'd love to see evidence of it beyond
game,
a gunship where you're actually in a vehicle where you can actually bug stuff out when you're in vehicles and things like that. Do it when you're actually playing your character, and I'd love to see it. Now, scripting for PvP is entirely different, because scripting you can basically set up a certain scenario. Hey, if this person does this, I automatically do this right off the rip, like a fucking machine gun. Now, that's different in PvP, okay? To script all the things you would need to script in PvE, and why you would even need to do that, or what would cause you to do that, and there's certain, like, could you imagine the list of scenarios and situations that would come up if you're a healer who's got, I don't know, like a Resto Druid, and you've got 6 to 8 different spells, and you're trying to figure out, and you're trying to script out if this person would, you'd be writing code for months on end. Just to what? For what?
Cast all your abilities for you, and all you have to do is position, right? So, like, it'll be like Shadow.
Yes, we know what scripters
best
do.
DPS. You'll have zero input lag from the server, right? It'll be 0 MS.
That's okay. Well, guess what? Again, that doesn't matter. If they're doing it on warmane, they can do it anywhere else. Do you think you think these other servers have better anti-cheats than warmane? I'd love to see your proof for that.
For real life money, so they can make a living. And that's essentially what the server is. This is essentially a scam server to convince players to invest all their money in this server, so they think that this is a real good server, when the fact is it's just fraudulent scam. Like, you can't get good pugs here. You can't.
Yes, you can get good pugs, but you have to make them yourself. You can't rely on other people to make them. That's rule number 1. Number 2, I don't know how it's a scam. How is it a scam if you want to buy something, you can swipe your credit card and go buy it? How is that a scam? Where's the scam at? I'm so confused here on what he's talking about. Anyways, I'm kind of gonna stop the video here because I can just we're 2/3 of the way through it, and just every single. If he had made one point, I guess you could sit there and talk about the scripters on gunship, sure, but that's everywhere. I don't know. So we're 16 minutes into this video, 15:59, whatever, 16 minutes into this video, and every single point he has made is either bogus or exists on another server already, or the other servers have more terrible scripting than warmane does. So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard one real reason to quit warmane on here. It's fine. Just say, hey, I'm going to quit warmane because I want to go see other things. I don't really, I had a good time here, but, it's time to move on. I don't know what else he's talking about because it's all baloney. So, anywho, I'm going to go do some dishes. Maybe play some Vermintide.